Hi, me again, and welcome back. So in the part before, I created two tables, and about this, I forgot something here. Already did this here. I chamfered these edges, all these edges, because even if you smooth, it's still a little bit edgy. So the only thing which you have to do is to select one of this edge, loop it, and then ring, and then apply chamfer, something like this, and right after is everything is smooth like it should be. Okay, do it also here. I already did that, so just make it there, and I think we can continue. Okay, so this is in this oops, in this my bad. This is in this layer, so I will hide that. I just will create a new one. Call it just furniture 3, and I will drag. Or I will try to drag. I can, so I'll select the plane, select my new layer, and put it there because I will use also the plane in the next image. So let's press M like before. We can edit this material here, and we will do this wall here. It's very easy, nothing to do. You will see that this is easy and this is more and more easy. So in this part, I think we'll do only this one, and after we will do this and this. So let's open that. Now we'll change a little bit this one. You can delete the smooth modifier there, and I will do this 300 and this 600. Or maybe not. Let's say, yeah, it's a little bit bigger. No, maybe too much. 280. No, this should be better. So this should be our wall. Now it should be 1 meter here wide, 195 centimeters height, and 25 the deep. So very easy. First of all, I will create here a box, now which will represent the dimensions of this. So this should be 25, this 100, and 195. So like this should be our wall at the end, beacon so. And like using this, we can imagine like this first shelf, or how we call that, should be big like that, and so on. So. Okay. So let's start with this one here. So we know that it should be 25 deep. So I'll make here something which is 25 deep. Oh, sorry for that. Now it should be a little bit higher. Now this should be 100, and this probably like this one. Then it should go this part here and the rest. Okay, let's change the color of that because I hate this color, and convert to poly. So first of all, I think we can do the details and after do the chamfer job. Okay, so let's select poly F4, and we'll inset this a little bit. Yeah, something like this. So this should be the walls of the furniture, and also I will extrude this a little bit back, but before I'll do here this cut. Just a straight cut like this. So now I can go back with both polys, this and this one. I'll go a little bit back. I think this should be enough. Now here we have the poly which we can actually delete. And select this border, cap it again, so everything is alright. Okay, now select again this here, And oh, okay. First, select this. We'll do a small connect. Now we'll move it down like this. We'll use the the scale tool to make it straight. It's very easy to do with these kind of tools. And select this poly. Set that, but really a little bit. I think this is too much, so I think I will use just the keyboard. No, this should be enough, and we'll go outside with that again with extrude. Yeah, like this. Okay. Now, Control Edge. We'll do a small chamfer here. Anyway, the chamfer is really up to you, how big it should be and how it will be looking at the end. And now we need to do a little bit more chamfering. Can try to use the loops function on that. It will be working in some cases, but not everywhere. So we'll anyway deselect a few things later. Okay, so for sure we don't want to chamfer this. We could, of course, but there is not much sense in that. And I think the rest is fine. Okay, let's try the chamfer. Again, a small one. We don't want to do big chamfers here. Okay. And again, here is some standing here. It looks like rectangles. So here you can do new ones, connect this old one. So really, what you want. I think I will create any boxes there. This is the fastest way to do that. So just something like this. And let's try it. Can go to some view, like the left view, front view, better, like this, and now from the left view, you can just put it here, move it down, convert to poly, Control A, to all edges, and make a small, nice chamfer. Oops. Okay, again, put it here at the end. Now let's go to perspective and we'll just copy these shapes. Oh, I think it's too big. Scale this. Yeah, this should be better. So just the standings for this wall, for the entrance hall. And the last thing are these holes here. It really looks like just a cylinder. So let's check out the grid here and let's make here a cylinder. Okay, this could be 1, this 32. Make it bigger, of course. Let's convert this to poly. You can straight chamfer the edges. You can make here some lovely details if you want. I'm a lot, but of course you can. But what I will do here is double chamfer. And also this back shape, I will set that. Bevel a little bit. I will cut just the shape like this. And the end I can chamfer a little bit too. And why not also this one? If we can start chamfering, let's chamfer everything. Okay, better. Oops. I'll just place it on the where it should be, and like this we will do everything. Okay, I think it's a little bit too big. Okay, maybe like this. Hold down Shift, copy it, and okay. So far we have this. Now we'll create here this one. Okay, so I'll create again a box. You can make it everything from one shape, but I don't know. I think it's useless there because much easier to texture and apply materials if it would be separately objects. That's the first thing, and also it doesn't matter by these kind of models if you really don't want to do something big with them, or maybe to sell them. It have no sense to do some extreme details on them. So I will go somewhere like this. Okay, bigger. Okay, like this. Okay, we have the box, current box, the poly. And this we can do the same technique like we did this here. We can actually do it a little bit different, so we'll not set but connect this. So let's connect two segments and we'll pull them away, like it should be the thickness of the walls, and the same we will do in this axis. So connect, okay. And now I just need to pull this back. It's too much, it's too less. Keep it like this. Delete the bottom and select the border, cap it. Can go a little bit, oops, up, get the cap. It's a little bit strange. Oh yeah, delete also this. We need a full cap. You can also connect the shapes there, but it's really up to you. I will do that. And this is actually this tutorial. Oops. Okay. This tutorial should be really how to model these kind of things. And if you really have the rough shape of that, it's not so hard to do the details. Actually, the details are the fun part, and I think the rough shape is sometimes really the hardest part which you have to do. Okay. Now here we can go like this. We can go from bevel and a little bit inside to make it again a little bit different, the shapes and so. Now control edge, select also this edge, loop that, and on both we will apply a small chamfer. And the same like before, I will chamfer everything which we see and actually can chamfer. You can always chamfer something more. I didn't select it before, even now, not everything, but because we don't use after any subdivision modifier, I don't have to. If you want to put there more details and after use Chuba Smooth or something like that, of course you should. But I'm planning to render this from a distance, so it will be no close-shot like on the swords or other models which we done, or which I did. And this kind of the deep of the details here is much than enough. And anyway, a lot will do after the material. And of course the render settings and other stuff. So there is a lot more, just then again more. Everything should be fine. Perfect. Okay, let's put it down. Go a little bit here. Now let's go from the front view. Oops, a left view. Before I did a little bit slightly bigger chamfer, but which I could do also here. I don't think it's necessary. Okay, let's put the handle here. We can do it again smaller. Check. Okay. So we have this, the wall, the beginning of the wall, I mean. It was quite very fast. And now let's go for this. Now this will be the even more easy part than the before, because we will do just blanks, nothing more. Just put it there, and you will see at the end that even very simple things can do a very nice effect. So this should be 100, is 25, and when we change this, I can tell how. Maybe a little bit more. Let's go by 1.6. So from the front view, I will just place it here, and very fast actually here, because everything here will have a similar thickness like this. Sorry. So I'll just convert this to poly. Control A. Chamfer the edges a little bit. You don't need much for that. Just a little bit. Maybe this is too much. Should be enough. And we'll just copy it now. So select that. Hold on Shift. OK. Rotate that. We can take this like a little bit speed modeling here. Because really, at the end, we will have the furniture very fast, without problems, and without any need for additional details. I will make it a little bit more thin. Place it here at the back. Let's go a little bit up with that, a little bit down with that. I will use again this. Place it a little bit here. Rotate that, and we'll see that in a few seconds, oops, in a few moments we will have the all done. We spent really less time with that, but after it's just about you and the details. If you want to have a lot of them there, you can spend even an hour modeling this more. But at the end it will be the same. From some distance, the right textures. It will be looking absolutely the same, and nobody will see any difference. At the first sight, of course. When you will look on that more closely, you will tell, okay, it's not the same. It doesn't matter much. Let's turn to this, the pivot. Hold down Shift. Place it somewhere here. Copy twice. Okay, it's too much. So let's delete that. And we'll move a little bit towards. So again, hold on Shift. Twice. Yeah, it's better. Oops. Perspective. And the mirror, I will do the same. Just shift it here. Move this up, this apart, select this one, set that, let's say like this. Well, from this view we'll extrude that a little bit. Oops, before the extrude we'll do one more inside. Tiny small one. And now this will extrude a little bit. Like really there is a mirror. Or better, hold on, Shift, Control, Extrude. We'll do here a gap. Want to go back like this, and we'll extrude this one. But before we can transfer these edges. So we're going to the point where it will be almost finished, and then you have to decide if you want more and more details or it's enough. What is there? It's really absolutely up to you. And you can also do the transferring job a little bit more than me. I don't think that the tutorials, anyway, something else should be absolutely about following someone. You should first listen maybe and then model yourself. Because like this, okay, you will learn something, but at the end anyway, you can really very fast forget that. And if you do something at your own, it's always better. So I will delete that, and as you can see, it's not so bad. Only thing which is bad here is not absolutely right. Okay, you see, very nicely done, and very fast. And let's go to this, the holders for the caps and all the stuff. Okay, we can do it with a box. We can do it with other objects. Now I'm thinking, okay, we can do it with a box. But the box should be like the first thing there. Okay, this is perfect. Let's go to left view. Let's go to line. Let's go to line and okay, how it was. Just to be sure that I will not do anything. This strain, this a little bit. Okay. So the first line like this. Second like this. I don't lose my time with that much, as you can see. And again, it's not the only way how to do this. So let's pick up spline. 66 more than enough. This should be enough. And now we'll select this. The same. Or here it should be more. This is too much. Okay, this is absolutely nothing nicely or perfect, as you can see, but we'll fix here something, and at the end it will be really not so bad. Of course, on this we need to apply a little bit bigger modifier, or some kind of modifier like we did before. So let's select this, loop that. We'll use chamfer. Select this. Also here, I don't know how it should be like deep in this axis. Like this, and just use subdivision, and it's done. I could spend a lot of more time by that, but there's no reason for that. You see, again, I'm not going to use this for some really close shot, just to present the model or some interior. And the appearance like it is now, it's absolutely enough. And for this, for the creation, you can use more techniques. You probably will better use hinge from edge than extrude along spline. Both are fast, both are working, of course. It's just up to you what suits to you more. Make this bigger, smaller. And also we can do here the bolts, which are creating, or which are for the assembling these kind of things. So the screw, head of the screws. But if I look here, I think someone was thinking when he was designing this kind of stuff. So the screws are from the back, but of course you can do here the heads, the screws. It's up to you. We can do that, of course. We can maybe rename this like metal, and quickly do the screws again, because we're not going to do any shaped details, let's say, and any close shots. We can afford to really make the heads simple without any modifiers, just by using cylinder, maybe, yeah. So let's go from front view, and let's make something like this. I don't know how deep so far. Okay, go with this very, very low. Let's try 12. I want to have this a little bit edgy, because it will be much nicer then. Okay, I think this will be fine for that. We can edit that later. Oops, not mesh, poly. So how to do that? I don't know if really it's necessary to explain if we do. Or better, let's do a different kind of screw. Why not? Maybe more fun. So, oops, my bad. Let's do inside. Inside. Like this. Now we'll drag it back. Or better, I will do one more but smaller. Instead, I will drag this back and we'll select every second word. Hope it will work, and I will make something like this. We'll deform it right now there. Okay. Now let's do a really quick chamfering. Control H, chamfer. Now I don't know what it will be at the end. I hope it will work how it should. So here we will do really a small chamfer, like this. Here and here. Same. And we can look now. It's too smooth. Oh, of course. Loop this, grabbing this, chamfer this. Okay. Yeah. So some different kind of screw, why not? I don't know even if something like this exists, but doesn't matter. And you can do whatever you want. Normal, different. You can pull this, of course, a little bit more back. also just to have peace in my soul, can do chamfer here. Maybe a little bit more work on that, but it's fine. And one more instead. Well, smaller than before. Yep. Okay, just a thing like this. Like for the, I don't know how it's the word in English actually. Call it imbuski or something like that. So we'll rename it like screw. And we can just do 2 holes at each level in the middle, or we can try to put it in the middle. Select all of them and just copy down. Of course, now it's a little bit like empty, everything there. Of course, it's because there are no objects. No, just the ones we modeled right now. But we are done, I think. Yep. So we did everything. It's very easy. Now we can hit Ctrl A and let's deselect just this area here and this, and again select and apply the smooth modifier. Okay, where it is? Yeah, it's here. Just to make some of the chamfers more smooth, like here and there. And we are done. So this was very fast. Actually, there is really nothing more. You can really tune just things like move this, which I saw before. We can do more double chamfers, smaller and smaller. Maybe it should be there to make it more smooth. But even you can see that we are now not so far, really close, and you can see that it's smooth there, like it should be. The root, it's never like around or something like that. Okay, so we have the wall. I would like just to tell thanks for watching, and I will say, oh, oops, sorry. I will see you next time. Okay, just okay. So I will see you next time, and so far, have a nice day, and bye bye.